Alright, so I play the violin, and in order to try to get an accurate gauge of how well I play, I recorded myself. It didn't go well. Alright, I just took a random clip from tonight. So you probably can't tell, but I'm trying to play loud, and I can't. And I kept listening to myself and thinking, why does my violin sound like it is underwater? And then I did a search for it. So let me see if I can just recreate that search. Violin sounds like it's underwater. It's in my history. People are actually playing underwater. And I scroll down to this one. Nice little article. Does your violin sound sick? Okay. Underwater does sound like a sickness. I scroll through. One of the things, are your strings new? No, my strings are really, really old. I should probably change them. Didn't really think about that. Possibility. Have you rosin? I think so. Is your bridge straight? It is. I checked. Is your sound post where it should be? Believe so. It doesn't. It says you, a violinist, wouldn't change this themselves. They'll take it to a shop, so it skipped over it. Do you have any open seams? I didn't hear any buzzing, so no. Are you playing with a good contact point? I was like, huh. No, not really. Bow is crooked. And I'm really close to the fingerboard. Contact point. Interesting. It states that most violinists spend too much of their time close to the fingerboard. There are a few reasons for this. Some violinists don't like hearing any scratch or edge in the sound under their ear. Guilty as charged. I didn't even realize I was doing that. Okay. Some don't realize when you play closer to the bridge, you need to increase bow pressure. So they hear a glassy sound and get discouraged. Nah, don't fall in that category. Some have a crooked bow stroke, so their bow slides towards the fingerboard on every down bow. And let me go back to the video. Give me a bow stroke. It slides, doesn't slide extremely, but it does slide in between like the middle and the fingerboard. But when I'm like on the fingerboard, I kind of straighten out to hit that one line. That's kind of awkward, like I'm bowing at an angle to compensate, which is weird. Okay, my contact point sucks. Got it. So then I went to look up videos about contact points. YouTube. Violin. Contact point. Watch this lady's video. She explained it very well. Said there were like 5 points to the contact on the bow. And if you really want to understand it, you should watch more of what she says. But going back to my original thought, I was trying to play loud. Yet, I was playing all the way up here on my bow. And as such, I can't play loud. I just sound like I'm underwater. It's very painful for me to admit that this entire time, I've been playing my violin for a very long time now, especially during quarantine, that I didn't realize I couldn't play loud because I was just playing in the wrong spot of my violin. This is painful. All right, so then I try to correct my contact point, and it does sound a little bit different. Let me find that. It doesn't sound like it's underwater anymore. Note's not the greatest, but it does sound clearer. Anyway, I wasn't really going for consistency, tempo, or anything in that video. I was just trying to make sure my tone sound a little bit better. Because if your tone sucks, regardless of if you play in tempo with all the right yada yada yada, it's gonna sound bad. I'm not a great violinist.